I'm Full Paragon, and this is your guide to Golem Arena for Konosuba Fantastic Days for March of 2022. The Golem is a lightning-aligned enemy, which means that it is weak to Earth. Its primary attack are its punches, which deal physical damage, though its ultimate and lasers are magic damage. The Golem has high physical defense and is supposedly weak to bind, but don't bother trying to do that. We have a couple options for teams in Golem Arena, more of which are viable than usual. This is mostly due to the fact that for the standard mages build, our main option is the 3-star Earth Wren, who doesn't deal as much damage as some of the 4-star adventurers we've had of late. The rest of the Mage Team core is going to be your standard ReZero Megamine and Christmas Whiz. Yun at 2 stars can work in slot 4, or you can go with Aru, who is a 1-star. It is also possible to not use ReZero Megamine in the front, but instead to use Earth New Year Megamine as a DPS here. This requires a great deal of skill to pull off, and many people will much rather just use the simpler ReZero Megamine strategy. In the last slot, I suggest using New Year Aqua. Even though she deals physical damage, her ability to provide gauge fill as well as an agility buff is invaluable. If you don't have New Year Aqua, it is possible to use Earth CeeLo instead. Unlike most of our recent arenas, Golem has the potential to have a viable physical team who could deal decent or even superior damage to the Mage Team. The core of this team will be Bunny or Casino Mitsurugi and the 3-star Earth Leah. Bunny Mitsurugi is able to provide a Tier 3 physical attack buff, while Earth Leah is able to provide both a damage cut and a Tier 2 team-wide agility buff. You'll use Iris in the front as well, as she is able to deal large amounts of physical damage even with just her 3-star card. For Iris, you can flex on using her Alt 1 or Alt 2, depending on if you want more healing or just a bit of extra damage, but it's mandatory to use Mitsurugi and Leah's second ult. For the 4th slot, you are going to need to have Earth Aqua. She is absolutely vital here, as she provides some much needed gauge fill and an additional agility buff. In the last slot, it's mostly likely that you will use either Earth Wren or New Year Megamine. Even though they're a mage, they have the most burst earth damage of any character that you could put in that last slot. The main issue this team will run into is the majority of players have not invested in physical teams. You will really need to have maxed out Leah's affinity and have completed most of Mitsurugi's trials, and it would be very helpful to have completed Leah's trials as well. This is because Leah performs best with her personal weapon, and her ultimate scales based on her ability, increasing the amount of time that the buff is applied, which will be absolutely vital to achieve maximum damage. Without this, it's unlikely the physical team will achieve adequate results. For players who are more invested in mages, they'll probably end up going with that, even though this team has the potential to be superior. Last, here's my suggestion for a low rarity welfare team. I'd go with some variety of Megamine up front, followed by Earth Wren and Earth CeeLo. I'd also suggest using the welfare Earth Leah with Pizza Iris in the last slot. This team might be low rarity, but it can still deal a fairly large amount of damage. It probably isn't good enough for the top 1000, but with good play, I think you can get this team into the top 10k. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Good luck in Arena this week, and may all your Megamine ults be crits. I'll have more Konosuba Fantastic Days guide videos coming in the near future.